Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is actually Wednesday. It's 5:30 and I went to the gym, I came back, and I'm gonna prep for tomorrow because I am planning a really fun lesson tomorrow. I am going to set everything up and then I will show you my layout, show you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, but I'm super excited. It's a scavenger hunt. So what I planned, and I created this in my head, so I hopefully it works out pretty well. It's an SBAC like math review, but with a scavenger hunt, like an egg scavenger hunt. So I'm gonna set up and then I'll show you guys everything that I did ready for tomorrow morning. Okay, you guys, I just finished prepping everything. I have to do just a little bit more, but I wanted to show you the PowerPoint that goes with the scavenger hunt. We're gonna do this at 8 o'clock in the morning for our ELA block because I have a meeting during our math block and I'm super excited. So let me show you what I created and what I planned out. Alrighty, so here's the beginning of the slide. It's just called SBAC Math Egg Hunt. And I'm gonna be showing the students this first thing in the morning, right when they come in from PE, and just explaining what we're doing and the rules. First, I'm going to introduce the teams, and I made little plate cards to put at each table group. So we have a blue team, green team, pink, purple, yellow, and sparkle team. So I wanted to make sure that every student has a job, so that way they feel included and they can have their own little part to focus on with the big picture of the team. So I'm introducing the teams now. So I put up here that each team member has a job. At the corner of your desks, you will have a job title. I haven't put those on yet. I'm going to show you them, but I'm going over the runner. So the runner goes to run and find the egg and gives the answers to Miss Thompson. The runner's going to be going out on the playground and finding the egg and bringing it back to the table group. The next job is a clue reader. So this person gets the clue from Miss Thompson and reads the clue to the team. They're actually going to be bringing me the answer sheet. If they get it correct, then they receive the clue. Hopefully this will make sense by the time I'm done with this. My next job is the writer, and this person writes down the steps to solve the math problem. So everyone's telling the writer what to do. The writer incorporates their own thoughts also, and they are the ones writing down on the answer sheet the math problem and the steps. And then we have the encourager. Encourager makes sure everyone is getting along and staying positive. So this is a good job if you have an odd number of people at your desks like I may have tomorrow. I know some students will be absent, but this is a really good one to have extras of. Okay. So now we're going over the rules. So everyone in the group is helping to solve the math problem and working together. We are all one giant team and family. We make sure everyone is treated nicely and respected. So the reason why I highlighted these specific words is because I like to do an I do, you, or I read, you fill in the blank read kind of. What I tell the students is I'm gonna read, and when we get to a highlighted word, you're gonna shout the highlighted word. So everyone in the group is, the students say, helping to solve math problems and working together. That's what the students say. My lights went off. So I actually broke the rules down one by one. I'm gonna have a student model with me, and I think that's gonna help a lot. This is the first time we're ever doing this. So rule number 1, the clue reader will get the first clue from Miss Thompson and will bring it to the table to read to the entire team. So I'm gonna have the clue readers come up, I'm gonna hand them their little clue card, and they're gonna go bring it to their team and read it. Step 2, the team will help decide where the egg is and send the runner there. So they're all gonna decide as a team because it's like a little clue. It's not really a riddle, but it's a clue, and they're gonna go run for the egg. Once the runner gets the egg, the runner will bring the egg to the team. Once the runner gets the egg, the runner is going to bring the egg to the team, and the team will open the egg and show the math problem to their team. It's like a little piece of paper I'll show you. Then the writer is listening to everyone on the team, writing down the steps to solve the problem. The writer is using the scratch paper provided and filling out the because portion with a complete sentence. I will show you that in a minute. Step 5. Only the clue reader will bring the paper to Miss Thompson to check. If you get it correct, then Miss Thompson will give the clue reader the next clue to read to the team. And then the cycle continues. The clue reader reads the problem to the team, and the team decides where the next egg is and sends the runner. Each team will complete all 5 problems. When your team is done, you will receive a prize egg. Ooh! And I want to make sure my students remember that this is not a race, and they are working together to solve the math problems. I don't want them to rush on this. I just want them to have fun, be in the moment, and figure out the math problems together, collaborating. And then we're gonna start. Okay, so I just set everything up on my back table just so I have everything organized. But here are the nameplates for each team that I'm going to be taping at each table. So everyone is already assigned a team with who they sit with. Here's the colored eggs. My brother's actually coming in the morning to volunteer, and he's going to be the one hiding the eggs while I'm explaining the process and the rules. So he'll be the one hiding the eggs and helping me. So we have a purple team, sparkle team, yellow team, pink, green, and blue. All the eggs are done and prepped. Let me show you what's inside each egg. So inside each egg, I just numbered the math problem that's on it. Just so I can keep track. All right, so here's the math problem. This is from our curriculum. It's the SBAC countdown from our curriculum. So I just copied it and cut, and every team has the same questions. So then they're gonna bring it, and these are the scratch pieces of paper that the students will be working on. Now I hand wrote 30 of them because we're limited copies, and I just did it myself. So they're gonna show their work here. The writer's gonna be writing everything down on here, and they're also going to be filling the bottom part out. The answer is blank because at the Impact-Driven Teaching Conference, Jen Jones talked about the importance of the word because, and I agree 100%. I love it. So they're gonna put the answer here, and they're gonna come up with a good reason why the answer is correct, or why is this the answer. So these are the job titles that I made and printed. I'm gonna tape these on the corner of each desk, and the little picture matches the little icon on the PowerPoint, and it tells them what they're doing just in case they don't remember. This is the job for the runner. This is the job for the writer. And this is the job for the encourager. Yes, so I recommend if you're gonna do this, print out a lot of the encourager just in case, because there can only really be one of each of these, but there can be a lot of these. So let me read you guys the clues. So I already prepped all these, they're in order. The first clue is your egg is, oops, I messed up, whatever, pretend that didn't exist. Your first egg is under something red, curves, and slides. So this is actually on the playground. This is gonna be underneath our curvy slide. And I'm gonna hide, well, my brother's gonna like hide them in the wood chips a little bit, like peeking through. Your second egg is where we play PE in the morning. Miss Thompson usually wins playing this game, haha. And this is gonna be at the handball court. Your third egg is on the perimeter of room 210. We just got done with perimeter, and I love how I thought of that perimeter of room 210. So they're gonna find the room, and then they're going to look on the perimeter of the room for the eggs. Your fourth egg is in the classroom where you need to pay 2 tickets to quench your thirst. These are actually gonna go in the water fountain in the classroom. And your fifth and final egg is located underneath a bench by another 3rd grade classroom. All right, so these are the prize eggs in the basket, and inside each egg, I just put a handful of these sweet tart jelly beans that I got from the 99-cent store. Got my little basket from the 99-cent store, and I got the eggs from the 99-cent store. Okay, you guys, I'm about to leave. I've been in here for an hour, but I just filled out the key for when they check their answer. Now I'm gonna show you how I taped the little job titles on their desks. So here's the little job titles. I'm gonna see who's absent and who is here tomorrow. And then I'm going to adjust as needed. But right now it is ready to go and I'm super excited. Here's the little title so everyone knows their team. And here's the, I'm gonna sit back here and hand out the clues, but they're all right here. And I'm super excited. Okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow, Thursday, for the scavenger egg hunt. I'm excited. I hope it goes well. If not, I will surely be telling you what could have been improved. And alrighty, I will catch you tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. The bell is about to ring and then I'll catch you guys after school to let you know how the lesson went. So I hope it's gonna be good. Hi, you guys. It's after school. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm just gonna be copying a few things for tomorrow and then I'll be going home. But I wanted to tell you how my lesson went. So the kids were so excited. I didn't think they would be that excited, but they were. And honestly, they deserve it. They have been good all year. And my first year teaching would be so different if I didn't have them. Like, my classroom and my kids are the ones keeping me together right now to get through this school year. It went really well, and I had kids telling me thank you. I had kids saying thank you to me. It was so nice. So when I was introducing the rules, the students were super quiet and they were so engaged that they wanted to listen to what was going on. And that part was great. I'm really happy I labeled everyone the night before. It wasn't a scramble, it was an easy transition. However, I forgot to specifically say, so I have to put this in my PowerPoint for next year or whenever I do this again. I forgot to specifically say, grab your team's colored egg. I had teams grabbing the opposite colored eggs and it kind of ruined everything in the beginning, but we just wrote it out. It was pretty good though. So I forgot to specify, blue team grab blue egg, purple team grab purple egg. Other than that, it was awesome. Another thing to be mindful about if you do this activity is I have my students sitting in a specific way. So I have my students sitting based on personality, based on level, and it's really differentiated at each table. So I have like a high, I have a low, and I have medium at each table. That kind of helped me choose the jobs. I kind of wish I chose the jobs more, I don't know how to say it. I wish I thought through more on who I had for my runners and who I had for my positive pep talk people, my encouragers. That's something else I would change. I would maybe change the jobs I gave to specific students, but other than that, it was awesome. The kids had fun. Took about 1 hour to do, and it was really good. Another thing is I started incorporating the phrase because, you know, probably 3 weeks ago. So once I got back from the Impact Driven Teaching Conference, I wanted to incorporate that because, and that's something that I'm going to be practicing all year long next year. My kids just haven't had enough practice with that, and it's not their fault, it's not my fault. Like, you can't do it if you don't know. Ever since I got back from Miami, I started incorporating the because, and honestly, I didn't know about it. Like, I never really thought about that. And this is the thing with teaching. The thing with teaching is content is content. So I'm a better teacher because of YouTube. I'm a better teacher because of what I read online and the videos I watch and the people I meet. In my opinion, I feel like YouTube videos and what I'm putting out to an extent is like a PD. It's like a professional development. That's the #1 thing I watched when I was in my credentialing program. I watched teacher videos non-stop. I loved them. I never really knew about the because, but I'm really glad I incorporated it. So the only other thing I noticed was my students really weren't hitting the because portion of that worksheet, but that's just because we haven't practiced it enough. Like, you can't practice what you don't know, and you can't incorporate in your classroom. You can't do a specific strategy in your classroom if you don't know about it. So that's why I think YouTube is such a powerful tool, especially for new teachers, old teachers, anyone. But yeah, it was really fun, and my students just said thank you, and they were so appreciative, and I want to do it again. I might do it again next week. All we're doing is SBAC prep for the next 2 weeks until May 1st when we start testing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are thinking about incorporating this into your own classroom, just take my tips and hopefully it works out more smoothly than it did for me. My lesson went great, but of course there's always things you can fix. One of my summer chores, or one of my summer goals, is to get into TPT. And because I've had people asking me for my lesson plans on TPT, I want to get into it. I just need time to do it. So this would definitely be something I would incorporate into TPT. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was insightful, and I hope you guys learned something from this. This is why I'm making videos. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much. I have 35 more days left to the school year, and I'll be done with my first year teaching. But yeah, thank you guys so much for following me on my journey, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.